So obviously you watch.
Can you give it to her? Yeah. Those two, yeah. Great. Those two right there.
So a lot of the stuff you talk about, I don't disagree with, but some of the stuff I just don't.
Can you tilt it up, please? Yeah.
That's what I want to do. Okay. I also don't agree with, but for the political debate, so the majority of what Trump was, the statements he was saying were majority lies compared to Harris. And the reason, I researched it on politifact.com. So what do you think, why do you think that like people should vote for Trump if the majority of stuff that comes out of his mouth is lies?
Well, again, let's just take one for example. They were fact checking him with fake stuff last night, and so you can't trust PolitiFact. For example, they said nowhere in the country is late-term abortion legal. That's not true. In 9 states, late-term abortion is legal, right? And so they weren't even fact checking it correctly. And so Donald Trump might not be as precise on the facts as you and I would like. For example, he said the governor of West Virginia said you could deliver a baby, make the baby comfortable, and the baby. They call that a lie. He's the governor of Virginia. Okay, West Virginia, Virginia. Is that a lie or is that just memory recall?
I think it's just depending on how he says it. It comes off and sometimes it comes off the ways just way radical, too far out.
But let's focus less on the rhetoric. When he was president, was he radical?
Well, for example, like "Make America Great Again," that was a term that he took off from Adolf Hitler.
Well, Hitler said "Make
that
America
was a slogan.
Great Again."
No, he said "Make Germany Great Again."
Okay, so you know Hitler also had a dog. So does everyone have a dog? You know, he got that. You know Hitler was a vegetarian. So are all vegetarians Nazis? It's a logical fallacy, right?
I got you. I see what you're saying.
Just to say that just because Hitler did it, therefore, no one can do those things. Sense. Hitler loved classical music, for example. I mean, but so what is Make America Great Again? Why are so many of your fellow friends wearing this? Here's why. And it's a good question because you're coming out of this in good faith. It's because the people wearing these MAGA hats in this audience that are sitting through this, they know that they're about to enter into a country when they graduate that is far worse off than what their parents had. And that is deeply unjust.
And how do you know that?
From every possible metric, from home ownership to income levels to crime to depression to suicide, anxiety, alcohol addiction, drug addiction, every objective measurement